Welcome back, welcome back. It's actually decent weather today. It's 40 degrees and sunny, cloudy. You know, I'm gonna try and get that out of there. I gotta clean the crap out of that before I can get to that bearing cage and hopefully pop that out. Just going through, taking a look at all the stuff that had to come off. Look at that pile of stuff. Coming back. Yep, at the folks' house. Have to do some computer stuff first. But now I'm waiting for Windows 11 to download. So maybe I can mess around with this for the next half hour. Gotta keep the progress up. Gotta make this happen. A lot of people do it, but nobody documents it. And then people are like, hey man, how do you do that? That's what we're here for. Stay tuned. All right, so what I've done, I'm trying to get this cup off because I want to keep my wheel bearing. So I'm cutting this cage that goes around the CV shaft bearings. And I'm trying to get that out so I can just slide the whole thing out, have my bearing cup, throw it back in my wheel, and reattach everything. Well, it's about freaking time. You know how much I had to grind that? The things I do to make this car two-wheel drive. But finally, this can go back in the wheel once I clean it up and be bolted back so we don't lose our freaking wheel bearing. Making progress. I didn't think I would this Saturday, but we're looking good. So believe it or not, this is low-hanging fruit. Once I slap this back in the driver's side wheel hub, then that'll be ready to roll. Continuing on the two-wheel drive conversion, I actually have to do this on the car. I have to do this on the car because the axle nut will not let the dang CV shaft go. So that's going to be fun. I'm going to slap this back in the driver's side hub, and I'm going to see what I have to do on the passenger side. See you. All right, finished product right here. 2010 C300, also known as a W204. This thing was all-wheel drive, but we took it out. We took the whole drivetrain out, right? In order to put it back to two-wheel drive without ordering the whole dang front suspension, I cut the CV joint apart. Come right here, since I've got the whole thing apart for the LS swap, right? And that goes right there. I had it sliding in, but it got dirty. So I'll clean it up and do it again. All right, so two-wheel drive version is complete. Okay. We've taken out the front drive axle for the all-wheel drive system, which was attached inside the bottom of the engine, inside the oil pan. And we have removed both drive axles from the axle cups. Now, the reason that I did that is because if I didn't do that, I'd be buying all new subframe, all new arms, no thanks. Plus, this subframe is more beefy than the two-wheel drive subframe. I still have a feeling that this section right here is going to have to be cut out and re-welded in for when we get our LS drivetrain, which is coming on Monday. I can't wait to get this thing underway. I have a feeling we're going to get it done quick. Time allowing. Okay, so this is what your old Mercedes, I don't know, 15 years old Mercedes has for suspension. A bunch of links, and then of course you get your steering rod right here. But yeah, I'm going to reassemble all this. I also have to disconnect all of this because I'm repositioning the sway bar to play nice with the LS. But yeah, this is next on the agenda. All right, so the sway bar is disconnected from the strut. disconnected from the subframe. Granted, since this is all-wheel drive, the sway bar is in the back. I'm going to figure something out to remount it somewhere else. But for right now, pulling it off, putting it back in the pile. All right, I'm going to call this a pretty big occasion. All right. I had this in the back of the car. Remember, parts go to die in the back of the car. Not this time. This time, we've got the shaft cup right there that we need to make a two-wheel drive and to save our wheel bearing. And watch with me. That axle bolt is going back in. I know it's small steps, but we're going to make this happen. Stay with me.